Okay, so let's start. I see people are still jumping in, but anyway, let's start. Marina, can you
Yes.
see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, just a technical things. Okay, so good. So I still see people are jumping in, but perfect. Okay, so as I mentioned, today we have really, important update on the IRP, so our international recognition program, which is a key, to your business building, where you are planning how to build business and the volumes, and also for platinums, it's also based on additional benefits they can get, which is attached to international recognition program. Okay, so let's start. Before actually that, I would mention that we are still having promotions for Macau event. Marin, maybe you have some more information. Can you share a little bit more information about Macau event?
Yeah, for Macau trip, we have the duration where we can achieve for until 30th of January. So we have the slabs of 3 ways of winning. One can achieve it easily, and that is a super exciting promotion for us for Indian market, where we all can gather there and have an exciting trip all together, and also yes, go to the Ambassador Academy to Macau. So yes, I would encourage everybody. I would really want to see all the leaders there along with me, and also yes, some of the top leaders who are really performing well. And yes, let us all gear up to achieve that Macau trip.
Yes, so there's 1 month left. So if you need more information, of course, contact your upline leaders or contact your sponsors. But this is, again, this is an international event, so it means there will be a lot of top leaders there. You can meet them, you can check how they have achieved what they have achieved and how they got to ambassador levels, and learn some tricks and how to do that. And
Right.
yes, so this is super important. And most people who went to those events, I always see, their business at least tripling, because they they don't get only the information, but they get the energy, because they see,
Yes.
that they're not alone there. They can meet new people, and they can stay in contact, and sometimes, ask, some kind of additional information or suggestions and so on. So this is,
Right.
a family of winners. So you can always,
Yes.
contact them and get some information and some technical information sometimes, about the products or how to do if you are stuck. Okay, good.
Yes,
So but
guys.
now back to international recognition program, and as I mentioned, I'm super excited that company did this huge change, because it will help a lot of people to achieve new ranks. So
Right.
let's move then to the first slide. And Marina, I think you will take over this part about current, actually about before, how it looked and how it is now, and what are the benefits, and yeah, how to qualify
Sure.
for the.
Yes, hello everyone. Marina here again for Monday weekly webinar. Today I'm super duper excited to announce the new way to achieve the ranks. New IRP, new international recognition program for Indian market. Yes, the new way to achieve the ranks is before it was the weaker leg was to be for 2500 BVs and the stronger legs was to be for 5000 BVs rank. Then you get the rank 1. But now we have got an exciting number where you can easily achieve them. The weaker leg is minimum 2500 BVs, but overall total, as long as you have 7000 BVs in total, you can achieve rank 1. For example, earlier the before was 2500 was mandatory for the weaker leg, and the stronger leg was 5000 mandatory. Now as long as you have the weaker leg side of 2500 BVs or more, you don't have to maintain for 5000 BVs for the stronger leg. Overall total should be 7500. Then you are easily going up to the rank 1. Remember, this is exclusively made for Indian market so that we can achieve the rank easily. Next. So I'll give you an example. Like earlier it was 4,000 BVs to rank up to associate on the weak leg, and the strong leg was mandatory to maintain it for 4,500 BVs. The total was 8,500, and now we have got a new way to achieve. Earlier it was like the total, even if you make it 8,500, but if you are lack of 500 BVs in your strong leg and you maintain the weak leg, still you are not qualified. So now it is so easy to achieve. People just look at this new rank which one can easily achieve. Just let's take a look at that.
So yes, so as you see, let me see just this next rank. Okay, here it is.
So yes, so earlier it was like 7,500. Earlier it was 4,000 BVs on the weaker leg, and the stronger leg was to be for 4,500, and total was 8,500. Now let's say the weaker leg is 2,500 and the total should be, overall total should be 7,500. So the example B will be take over by Loris. So likewise, some of the examples are given so that we can easily achieve them now. So this is qualified. Okay, you may take over this, or you.
Okay, yeah. So another example, of course, because previously for associate it was 2,500 plus 5,000. So you had to had at least 2,500 in one leg and 5,000 in other leg to get the associate level. Now instead of taking in account both legs, so you have to balance all the time that you have really 2,500 in one leg and 5,000 in other leg. Now company decide, okay, let's make it easier and more more easier to send to achieve this level. So instead of focusing on both legs, you actually have to focus on the weaker leg. So always pushing the weaker leg till it achieves at least the minimum requirements. And for associate, it is 2,500. As we saw in previous example, if you had 2,500 in one leg and total, 2,500 in weaker leg and total BVs from both legs, it was 7,500 plus. Then you were, you had achieved the rank. In this example, you have actually more BVs, 10,400 BVs, but as the requirement for weaker leg is not met, in this case, it's 2,400, then unfortunately you are not qualifying for this rank. So this is, you are still missing 100 BVs. Okay, so let's take example B. When you are trying to reach the group leader position. So previously it was you had to have 7,500 BVs in your weak leg and 15,000 BVs in your strong leg. And in this example, if you had like 9,000 BVs in weak leg and in strong leg 14,900, which is actually 23,000 BVs, you didn't qualify, because by the old system you had to have 15,000 BVs in your strong leg. Even though that you had more BVs in your weak leg than required, you didn't qualify, because the requirement was weak and strong leg, exact amount and more you had to have. So now the BVs, total BVs hasn't changed, but the rule has changed. So you have to have at least 7,500 BVs in your weak leg. It was as previously the same, but this time company is not taking in account the strong leg. It just counts together the weak leg plus strong leg. So it means if you have even more BVs than required for the weak leg, and in this case it's 10,000, you have, achieved the group leader, because the total amount is 22,500. So it means, if you had really good balanced legs previously, like in this case, now you will be qualified, because we are counting together the total BVs. So you are not, let's say, if you had some more BVs in the weak leg, they are not lost for the RP. Actually, they are counted toward the total BV. So it's quite easier now to achieve the level. So you don't have to really, emphasize the 2-to-1 ratio for IRP. And it's really, will help a lot of people to achieve these ranks. Okay, and in this case, as you see, it's qualified because you have both requirements are met, the weak leg and the total BV from both legs are met. Okay.
Yes. True. Yes.
So, and in this case, if you see that you had in weak leg 7,400 and strong leg 20,000, yeah, you are not meeting the requirements, because the weak leg haven't met the minimum requirements, which is 7,500 for the group leader. Okay, so this is easier way how to qualify for the new RP ranks, because it takes in account all the volume which you are generating, and you have to focus really on two things: on the weaker leg, that it reaches minimum requirements. And actually the minimum requirements, let me show show me. Okay, I'm out of the presentation. So
earlier we were freeze with the number of the weak leg and the strong leg, but now we are free and independent to achieve, like, even though we have more BVs on the weak leg and we have less BVs on the strong leg, doesn't matter. Now we can just achieve it. So it's so easy to achieve now. And I'm super duper excited for this, because everyone can achieve it. Because the weaker now, it is not, we are not freeze with those numbers of BVs where we should maintain. Earlier we were just missing out of because of the 100 BVs, which is missing from the.
Yeah, so basically we missed out because we had quite a lot of BVs, for example, in both legs, like really similar,
Right.
And we left out because when you have weaker leg and it's a little bit above the requirement for weaker leg, you basically lost those BVs. Now they are going towards the total BVs, and it's good. And these are the new levels. So as you see, total BV from previously, it hasn't changed. If, for example, for the associate, you needed 2,500 and 5,000 BVs in both legs, to have now it's the same, like 2,500 in weak leg and 7,500 in both legs totally. So you see, these are the new requirements, which you can see actually at your back office. And if you have, of course, questions regarding this, then either contact me or your uplines or your sponsors. So anyone who is above you, who can help you on this, because we are super excited. Every leader is super excited about this one, because a lot of people have missed their IRP ranks because they had really, let's say, not a stable, but really both legs were really doing pretty well, and they were really in similar PV count. So now it's easier to achieve those ranks. Okay,
much more easier now.
Yeah. Also, for those who are new to IRP ranks, you have to check always, because every IRP, this qualification goes for 1 month, but not for calendar month, but we have like our own IRP month, which starts the first week of each IRP month starts on the week which has the first date on the month. So for example, January, the month of January started actually on 30th of December, because the first January, I think, was on which day? I have to check the calendar. But basically, the month starts when there is the first date on that week. Hopefully, Marina, did I explain, or maybe you can explain a little bit better?
Yeah, but I need a slide for that.
Don't you see the slide?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So with the slide, maybe I can explain it
Yeah. So
better.
somehow the slides disappeared. Okay.
Yes, here it is. So suppose we go a quarterly, we go in a quarter basis, like let's say within January, February, and March, we achieve one rank, and then we have to achieve another one in the second quarter, and then yes, goes on. So like that, we need to achieve twice. One rank we need to achieve twice. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can
So either in
explain better.
quarter, 2 times in a quarter. For example,
Yes,
if you achieved rank 1 in January and then you achieved in March, perfectly, you are now officially rank 1. So if you did it, or you can also do it twice, 2 months in a row. For example, if it happens, for example, in March, and then next time you do it in April, you achieve the same
right.
rank. So as you
Yes,
know, every month the BVs are calculated from scratch for the RP. So if you manage to do it twice, 2 months in a row, you're also qualifying for that rank. But for example, if you qualified in March for rank 1 and then you do it in May, then it would not work, because you have to qualify twice, either in a quarter or
in
two
the
times in a row.
in
So that's
consecutive
very important.
months.
Another super important thing that RP, it's a optional, optional thing, and that's why, if you don't want, you can not basically you can skip it. But if you want to participate, and especially if you are platinum, of course, then you always want to have these ranks to get more BVs, etc. And it's like a recognition program, so people are recognized on stage, etc., for achieving new ranks. So for IRP program, we have mandatory purchases in quarters. So for rank 1, if you are rank 1, then it's 90 BV purchase is mandatory for each quarter. So you can, for example, in the first quarter, you see that you are qualifying, for rank 1, you can do an order in March, for example, just order 90 BV package. If you see that you are qualifying for rank 2, to maintain the rank, to get the rank, you have to order 120 BVs and so on. Maximum is for rank 4 and above, it's 250 BV packages. And also towards these purchases, the auto ship bank counts also. So it means if you have auto ship bank there and there's some orders, those BVs also are calculated towards these purchases. So this is, if you want to participate in IRP ranks, and also if you want to participate in platinum promos. So just a reminder, because I saw that a lot of people don't know that or haven't checked that in IRP, that there are requirements that you have to purchase this package per quarter. So it's not monthly, it's quarterly. So 90 BV package, it's a small package, which is usually, you'll be actually ordering more for yourself. And if you are ordering for your customers, then definitely you will easily hit those targets, which is quite small one. And these are orders which are counted together. So if you have several orders, those orders are counted together. So you don't have to buy in one bulk. Okay.
Right. So so also team, I would like to highlight that I would also like to mention and inform every one of you that um, back office fees is very important, and like for platinum members it's lifetime free. And yes, if it's not a platinum member, then a back office fees is where the company creates the URL for you for free, which will be like you need to uh, renew it in once in a year, meaning like after every 1 year you need to renew them, which will cost you just 50 US dollar per annum. Otherwise for platinum it's for free. And also yes, the moment you register somebody new under you, remember that auto-ship banking is very, very, very much important. So it's very easy to do that, which I would, or your leader would also share you the videos, which is very easy. You just have to log in and just go to autoship banking and just click 2 3 steps and you are done with that. And yes, team, I would really, really encourage you all to reach the 9th rank, which is the ambassador. It's not at all difficult for us, for each one of us. For us, it's not at all. For Indian market, not at all. difficult to reach there. It's so much easier now, super easy now. So I would like to see my team growing up, going up there, level wise. So yes, now let's really gear up and start our business in India. And yes, you know that we can do our business globally, which is in more than 48 plus countries. So let's rock the world and let's do this business, guys. Thank you so much for listening to our webinar tonight and the exciting news of tonight. Thank you so much and wish you all good luck. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And as always, if you have any questions, just contact the person who invited you to this webinar or your sponsor if you already registered. There are a lot of exciting news, and this year will be huge for India. We have really great foundation already for the business to expand. We have new products. We have, the IRP plan, which really boosts you. Then we'll have new Supreme bonus for really serious people who want to, build large organizations. And just, there are more news coming, and soon we'll be finalizing also when Dalbor Stropser is coming to India. As you know, we have committed to come to India and help you to build a business. So soon will be announcements regarding those events. I'm coming most probably in June, so we are there to support you. Let's just do what is necessary. Let's promote the products. Let's promote the business opportunity. Let's create weekly meetings. Your upline can help you establish that, because this is the best way how to build a business. You have the tools. You are all the pioneers in India now. You are the top leaders there. So use this opportunity. If you need some help how to start, go with your upline. If is upline not there, some just contact anyone who in India who can help you, either it's your sponsor upline, an upline, or me, Dalbor Stropser, even Joe Garcia. So anyone, if you need some help on how to do the business, always go also and register at our training sites, team.ca, where we have first 90-day training, which is very important. We have also books on personal development. We have trainings on products, on how to do the business. There are a lot of information, which is at your fingertips. You just have to reach it. If you don't know still, reach your phone and contact us, and we will help you to start the business in India. Okay, thank you. This was, a really quick webinar for this Monday. And looking forward for next webinars. As always, we will have weekly webinars. This is a new link, so share it also with your teams, because last link expired. We had really great year full of webinars, so let's do this year really, let's go.
Let's rock in 2020.
Yes, we will do
not
that.
miss the Monday webinar. We have full support from our European leaders, and there's so much more to come in India market. We are doing so much. So guys, let's gear up and rock the market in 2020.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you all. And as always, this webinar was recorded, so it will be online later on. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye. Good night. And Marina, thanks for sharing the news and for the webinar. Okay, guys, bye.